Chapter 238. The Heavenly Host. The people were stunned. Then they saw a young monk shrouded in dazzling Buddha light walk out from the stone house. He smiled as he walked. The Buddha light on his body grew stronger and stronger, and finally, it even spawned a golden Buddha statue, standing on top of the sky. What a strong strength! Many people were immediately shocked, especially those quasi-invincible powerhouses hidden in the crowd. Their eyes were wide with incredulity. Brahma heart strength had shocked everyone, and this bald monk's power was surprisingly not below that of Shaojin either. Perverts, all perverts, one more than the other. Among the crowd, Devil Peak was also shocked as he looked towards the stone house behind Brahma heart, thinking, could that purple-robed youth be so strong as well? In an instant, Kang Chon's figure flashed through Devil Peak's mind, and his intuition told him that this purple-robed youth was the strongest one among the three. He took a deep look at the stone house where Kang Chon was, and finally shifted his gaze to look at the battle high in the sky. With the appearance of Brahma's heart, the battle became even more intense, as Chonlong erupted the true strength of an invincible powerhouse and fought 1 against 2, staging a battle at the peak. You are the king of Vajra, a disciple of the 10,000 Buddhist sect who possesses a special bloodline of 8-armed Vajra. I've heard of you. The Heavenly Dragon Emperor didn't die unjustly in defeat at your hands. The Heavenly Dragon's entire body exuded a blazing golden light as he stared carefully at Fanxin, light flickering in his eyes. Fanxin didn't dare to be the slightest bit careless. He had already seen the strength of the Heavenly Dragon earlier. So as soon as he appeared, he displayed the strongest combat state of the 8-armed Vajra, raising his own strength to the extreme. He and Little Gold killed Chonlong together, hardening themselves against this invincible level of powerhouse. Looking at the crowd of cultivators below, who were shocked. Vajra King, Monkey King, submitting to me is your best choice, or else even if you are as talented as you are, you will not be able to escape your fate today. The Heavenly Dragon was resisting the attacks of Little Gold and Brahma Heart while making a last-ditch effort. After losing the Heavenly Dragon Emperor and the Earth Dragon Emperor, he was in dire need of two quasi-invincible powerhouses to fight for him. Especially quasi-invincible powerhouses such as Little Gold and Brahma Heart, which he valued very highly. But it's just an invincible brat who has just been promoted not long ago. How dare you be so arrogant? If it's at the same level, Master Monkey will kill you like slaughtering a dog. Shaojin sniffed and roared. He directly kicked at Chonlong. The powerful force shook the void and shattered all obstacles. Brahma Heart also snorted coldly. 8 arms, 8 fists. Together they killed Chonlong. He said disdainfully, if it's at the same level, you're not even worthy of mentioning your shoes to Master Buddha. Both of them all erupted their strongest power, attacking Chonlong together. Many people were shocked. This kind of powerful force, even invincible powerhouses would find it difficult to resist. You guys are looking for death. Hearing Little Gold and Fanxin's reply, the Heavenly Dragon finally became furious. His hideous eyes shot out boundless killing intent. The entire small city trembled. The Heavenly Dragon was furious. His eyes shot out chilling killing intent. His body surface was burning with a blazing golden flame, like magma erupting from a volcanic crater, boiling flames that wanted to rush up to the 9 heavens. Powerful pressure emanated from his body, instantly sweeping across the entire small town. Everyone felt a heavy oppression, like a mountain pressing down on them, nearly making them gasp for air. People were shocked. The fury of a peerless powerhouse was frightening. Even pouring out the waters of the heavenly river would be difficult to extinguish. Under the combined might of Little Gold and Brahma Heart, Chonlong had to explode his strongest power, allowing everyone to see the might of a peerless powerhouse. He stood proudly in the void, like a god of war that descended from the sky, his golden robes bulging with bursts of golden light as his entire body exploded with power, dazzling under the dome of the sky. Since you to choose the path of death, then this seat will fulfill you. Icy killing intent shot out from Tianlong's eyes, and his gloomy face even looked a bit hideous. All of the cultivators within the small city felt a powerful chill as they were chilled to the bone, and their bodies trembled a little. Truly invincible powerhouses, even the entire spirit sealing space, would be hard-pressed to find a few rivals, which is why they are called invincible. The might of the heavenly dragon caused an irresistible feeling to rise in everyone's heart. This was the might of an invincible powerhouse. The mere aura was enough to sweep away everything, filling one's heart with awe. 5 Dragons Royal Sky. A cold snort was spat out from the heavenly dragon's mouth, and in the next moment, the sky changed color, and 5 huge divine dragons rushed out from behind him, forming a huge 5 Dragons Royal Heavenly diagram high in the sky, suppressing towards Little Gold and Brahma's heart. At once, a terrifying pressure swept over them. All the cultivators in the small city who were watching the battle retreated. Even those quasi-invincible powerhouses were unable to withstand this powerful pressure. They felt that death was so close. It was devastating and unrivaled. The crowd was very shocked in their hearts. If it were them, they wouldn't even need to fight. They would just admit defeat right now. There was no way to resist this kind of powerful force. There was only a way to die. Is this his visionary aptitude? It's far worse than my brother. Rumor has it that the 3rd prince of the dragon's vision has 9 divine dragons. That's the real invincible might. He's my brother's strongest opponent. Among the crowd, Devil Peak was however looking at this scene with a face full of disdain. Even though the power displayed by Chonlong was very powerful, he still didn't care. Boom! A loud bang erupted in the sky, followed by a roiling power fluctuation as the entire sky trembled. Facing Tianlong's all-out strike, both Xiao Jin and Fan Xin exploded their strongest power. They were like 2 shooting stars, heading towards Chonlong ******, and finally collided with the 5 Dragons Royal Heavenly diagram in the sky, erupting in a blazing light. Everyone merely stared at this scene. Although the strength of Chonlong was already invincible, the strength of Little Gold and Brahma Heart was not much worse, and it was hard to guess who would win and who would lose with this attack from both sides. Everyone stared unblinkingly at the center of the explosion in the sky, where violent power fluctuations stirred, causing the sky to be in turmoil. The light of a glowing fire. How dare you compete with the white moon? Humph! The heavenly dragon let out a long whistle, and within his icy cold eyes, ******* rushed heavenly killing intent. The 5 Dragons Royal Heavenly diagram transformed into 5 huge divine dragons, completely surrounding Little Gold and Brahma Heart, each divine dragon exuding a powerful force, more powerful than both Little Gold and Brahma Heart. The 5 divine dragons together surrounded them, instantly causing Little Gold and Brahma Heart to suffer a great crisis. However, they did not have the slightest fear in their hearts, as Little Gold's huge body emitted 10,000 feet of golden light, like a golden sun, charging around. He displayed the dueling fist of victory and used his strongest power to attack against the 5 divine dragons. On the other side, Brahma Heart also displayed the strongest fighting state of the 8-armed Vajra as he transformed into the Vajra Buddha, emitting immortal Buddha light that illuminated the entire heaven and earth. At once, the entire sky presented a scene of great attention. Everyone cried out in shock, only to see a golden-colored giant ape and an 8-armed Vajra fighting fiercely against the 5 divine dragons, the aftershocks of their battle causing the entire sky to tremble. Surprisingly evenly matched, truly to terrifying quasi-invincible powerhouses. Many cultivators were shocked to see Little Gold and Brahma Heart resisting the attacks of the Heavenly Dragon. This is only temporary. Chonlong is invincible after all. They won't be able to withstand it anytime soon. A quasi-invincible powerhouse said, his eyes flashing with extraordinary insight, knowing that this even match was only temporary. It had to be said that invincible level powerhouses were too strong. Their fleshly bodies were infinitely close to treasure artifacts, and their visions derived divine abilities, exerting terrifying power, especially in this spirit-sealing space where one couldn't use true essence, where every cultivator couldn't use divine abilities, the fleshly aptitudes of these invincible powerhouses were even more precious and almost unrivaled. Equivalent quasi-invincible powerhouses were simply unable to withstand the fleshly divine abilities of invincible powerhouses, and they were usually destroyed in a single blow. It was just that this time, Qianlong had encountered two supreme geniuses. Xiaojin and Fanxin's talents were extremely powerful. Although they were only at the quasi-invincible realm, the two of them had joined forces and were already very close to being invincible powerhouses. Even when Heavenly Dragon unleashed his divine ability, 5-Dragon Royal Sky, he didn't crush them all at once and could only slowly gain the upper hand. Not bad strength. This seat would like to see how long you guys last. Humph, high in the sky. The cold laughter of the Heavenly Dragon was heard as he looked disdainfully at Little Gold and Fanxin, who were in a stalemate with the 5 divine dragons. Although all 5 divine dragons were not as powerful as him, they were still at the invincible level, enough to deal with Little Gold and Brahma Heart, so he was very relieved. As expected, it wasn't long before Little Gold and Brahma Heart began to show their defeat, and under the attacks of the 5 divine dragons, they suffered heavy blows, one after another, and were already spewing out several mouthfuls of blood. Looks like we've been underestimated. Little Gold, strike the final blow. The light in Brahma's mind's eye blazed as he roared out and drank to Little Gold, who was at the side. Good, even if we lose, we won't let him feel good. Little Gold sniffed with an equally loud roar and pounced towards one of the divine dragons, his powerful fighting fist of victory, fiercely blasting down. This fist, which gathered the strength of his entire body, eventually shattered the head of this divine dragon. Die. Brahma Heart's side was the same, as he used his boundless Buddha power to trap a divine dragon, and at the cost of destroying 8 of his arms, he finally destroyed this divine dragon. Ah! An angry roar came out from the mouth of the Heavenly Dragon. With the fall of the 2 divine dragons, the 5 dragons' royal heavenly diagram in the sky was suddenly missing half of its side, and its power was much weakened. At the same time, these 5 divine dragons were all connected to the Heavenly Dragon's heart and soul, and at this moment they fell, naturally dragging the Heavenly Thunder to suffer a considerable amount of damage. However, the most miserable ones were Little Gold and Brahma's Heart. After killing 2 divine dragons, they were also immediately hit by the other 3 divine dragons, directly spitting out blood and flying backwards, knocking down hundreds of stone houses. Both of you must die today. Watching Xiaojin and Fanxin spit blood and fly backwards, the Heavenly Dragon remained strong and unforgiving, his face full of anger and his eyes cold as he chased after them. Boom! Right at this moment, in a stone house, an invincible overbearing aura rushed out. A powerful aura penetrated through the sky, surging and surging, directly shattering the entire stone house. A purple figure slowly stepped out. He had a head full of purple hair, his eyes were deep, and a fist directly greeted Qianlong. This fist was bland and uninteresting, but it was filled with an invincible and domineering aura. As soon as the fist came out, the entire sky seemed to collapse as if it had collapsed, and a terrifying power swept through the 9 heavens, causing the entire space to tremble. Qianlong's eyes stared, but he couldn't think too much at the moment, and could only collide with this purple figure that suddenly appeared. Boom! With a shocking roar, both the purple figure and Sky Dragon flew out backwards, only stopping 10 miles away. You are hegemonic Emperor Kangqian. 10 miles away, Qianlong's face was incomparably grave, his icy cold eyes staring dead on at the opposite purple figure. This purple figure that suddenly appeared was none other than Kangqian, who had been watching the battle from within the stone house. And when he saw that Xiaojin and Fanxin were in danger, He immediately stepped forward. The entire small city was completely shaken. Everyone was extremely shocked. Kang Chon, they recognized, was the companion of Xiao Jin and Fan Xin. It was just that they didn't expect Kang Chon to be so powerful that he was able to repel an invincible powerhouse. I didn't expect that there is still an invincible powerhouse in this city battlefield. No wonder the two of them dared to arrogantly disregard my heavenly dragon gang. Zhonglong stared closely at Kang Chon. His eyes revealed all the gravity of an avant-garde. The same invincible powerhouse. He didn't have the slightest grasp of defeating Kang Chon.